It's no secret that Metro Boomin makes 21 Savage's favourite beats. But why, after all these years, does he still love his production? To find out, let's take it back to 2016 and listen to No Heart from Savage Mode.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard?
Q-Beats made that melody, and as you can hear, it all revolves around a piano. So I found this one shot on Waves and put this melody down. It has a reverb and halftime to make it seem darker and more ambient. These melodies are simple, but you need a few more layers to get close to that Q-Beats sound. So I added in 2 more pianos playing different melodies. On other songs like X,
Hold up, I'm just stunting on my ex, bitch.
Metro added some bells. So I layered in this arpeggiated bell melody with a halftime on it to our sample. Next, it's time to flip it. I pitched it up, added a halftime, and then began adding some drums, starting with a snare, clap, and perk. After that is a hi-hat and open hat. Then we have a distorted 808 and rack kick. Around this time, Omnisphere was the most popular VST, and I know Metro loved to use the bells from there. So I added in this final melody and reversed the intro that you can hear on No Heart. Just a year later, Metro and 21 dropped Without Warning, a collab album with Offset.
I can show you how to fit an M in a duffel. Show you how to fit 100 bags in a duffel.
To make something similar, I grabbed this guitar VST and clicked in this one simple chord with a few extra notes. Now the processing is where you'll really get the sound that you want. First, I added a guitar amp, room reverb, and compressor. The room reverb is the key here, really washing the sound out. Then what I did is shift the chord back and added a halftime. Listen to how much of a difference there is after shifting it. It takes away those clunky noises and gives us the perfect detuned guitar sound. After that, I looped it and pitched it up, then layered it with this Coupe de Truth guitar slide one shot from Waves. Next, we have an ambient vocal and halftime piano melody. And finally, I wanted to take an element from Rap Saved Me.
I'm gang banging, and I'm dangerous.
That pulsating synth sounds amazing, so I added a counter melody, reversed it, and added a shaper box, leaving us with this. For the drums on this album, Metro kept it pretty similar to what you'd expect from him. He used lots of rims, so I started there alongside a hi-hat. And I finished things off with a spins 808 and rack kick. The duo's next album, Savage Mode 2, is where we really got to see a new sound and the foreshadowing of what's to come.
Running.
This song samples I Thought It Took a Little Time by Diana Ross. What Metro did is genius. He combined the vintage feeling of a soul sample, but made it dark and gritty, helping it fit 21's sound. To do something similar, we first need a sample. I went on Waves, which has a ridiculous amount of high quality samples from people like Nami and many more. It also has one-shots and presets, which I used in the previous beats. You're not going to be spending ages finding something you like, because it only has the highest quality stuff on there. To find the sample for our beat, I searched soul and R&B and selected keys under the instruments tab. This is crucial because the main instrument on Run-In is a piano. Now, some of the samples on Waves aren't completely royalty free, but that's why you're getting such high quality sounds. If you guys want to check it out, hit the link in the description and use the code LONER for 25% off your first month. Going back to our sample, the main thing you're looking for is a minor chord to chop. This is how you're going to get that dark sound. In terms of the drums, again, Metro stayed very true to his sound. First, we have a snare, hi-hat, and open hat. Then we have a kick. For the low end, I added a standard 808 and something else inspired by Glock in my lap.
Y'all niggas stop playing, nigga.
This sudden distorted bass is perfect for 21's sound, so I added something similar. Finally, we're looking into Metro's production on 21's new album, American Dream.
In my feelings, I can't text, right? 21. You got all the bosses wondering what your set's like.
As I said earlier, his beats on Savage Mode 2 kind of foreshadowed where his sound was going to go in the future. American Dream has a lot of soul samples, but this time they're left at that, not always turned into something dark. For example, Just Like Me is a sample of this song. To make a beat similar, I went on Waves and found this sample. After listening to the original and then Metro's flip, it sounds as though he processed the sample, so I did a reverb, flanger, cassette and EQ, making it a bit more washed out. For the first part, Metro added some almost boom bap style drums, so I did the same, adding an acoustic snare, kick and open hat. Then for 21's part, Metro brought in his more traditional style drums. First, we have some hats and a snare, before finally adding a kick and subby 808. The reason 21 and Metro have kept working with each other all these years is because they slowly evolve their sound. Each project keeps elements from the last whilst refining them and also adding new sounds. Metro introduced soul samples on Savage Mode 2, but did it in a way that was familiar for 21. Fast forward to today, and 21 is rapping on soul samples as they are. It's this gradual progression that makes 21 and Metro's sound so successful.